So I'm cosplaying GLaDOS from Portal 2, which is one of my all-time favorite games. And she's absolutely one of my favorite characters because she's just so incredibly quirky and has such interesting things to say. And a lot of people have cosplayed her in the past, but they've done very humanized versions. And I've always really wanted to do something that was just completely and utterly accurate to the game. But the problem is she's a full robot. She doesn't have a body and she's hanging upside down from the ceiling. So this has been an idea I've had for about 3 years, and I didn't really feel like I had the skill until about now to tackle it. And over the summer, I spent about 3 months on this with a lot of work, and decided, okay, I'm going to actually make this happen and do my best to make it somewhat comfortable and functioning. So,
why do you like GLaDOS?
She's just ridiculously snarky. She has these fantastic lines. Like, everything that comes out of her mouth is just really funny and just really clever. And she just has such an eccentric personality for a robot, and especially a video game character.
How long do you think you're going to be able to hang up there?
Well, as with most cosplays, I kind of finished this the night before. So I did a quick shoot last night, and I was able to stay for about half an hour before it got too bad. So I'm really hoping that it'll be all right today. But I definitely am not going to be here all day. I'll just kind of get out, take breaks, get back up in it. The nice thing about this costume is that it can stand alone as well. I can walk around with no real problem. So it's going to be okay.
And why do you personally like cosplay?
For me, it's mainly, I love the engineering challenge. I think it's really interesting to be working on a long project for an entire year. But the other thing is that it just has this incredible community of people that are all kind of helping each other out and working and bouncing ideas off each other. And I've met so many incredible people over the years that I've been doing it, that that's really what keeps me coming back. Well, I think it's really obvious whenever you go to PAX, people are just so incredibly open, and they really, it's kind of this thing that all brings us together and makes it really easy to just kind of jump over normal social barriers, I think. Because you can just strike up a conversation in line with somebody for like a couple hours while you're waiting for a panel, and you know that you at least have something in common. And I think it really just kind of helps bring people together and open them up, and I really like that.
Why do you love Portal 2?
Well, first of all, it's an incredibly unique idea. The idea of portals, the concept of portals, and then of course it just has some of the most incredible writing of any game I've played. You just sit there and you're just laughing so hard at all of the lines. All of the characters without exception just have fantastic writing. So that's actually really what brings me back over and over, and I had to do GLaDOS at some point.
Do you have any advice for people who want to get into cosplay?
Yeah, I've just been doing it for a while. It just takes a while to kind of figure out, how am I going to do this pattern? How am I going to work out this armor? What materials work? What stuff can I actually afford, and how can I cut corners? So I think if you're starting to get into cosplay, it would be really nice if you can find somebody who's a little more experienced to kind of mentor you and help you out. But also really it's just a lot of practice. This is my 30th costume. And you really don't want to see my first couple. They were pretty questionable. So.
And so far, how's the reception been?
Well, I've been here for about 10 minutes, and I've already been asked to move because I'm blocking a hallway. So hopefully it's not too bad. People are still arriving though. So in general, I think GLaDOS is one of the most beloved characters out of anything. So people are always really excited when I'm telling them that I'm making it.
That was some of those awesome and epic cosplay I've ever seen, especially for GLaDOS. This is Cosplay Boom, a new website and a new video channel devoted to the art of cosplay. Every single week, we're going to have new video interviews with cosplayers, with prop makers, with everything to do with cosplay. On the website, we have a new social network where cosplayers can join the network, upload photos, and those photos will automatically go to the cover of the website so everyone gets their 10 minutes of fame. Then you can create groups, share your photos, share your videos, have forum postings about different tips and tricks for creating cosplay. Everything you would want to do, you can do it there. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow us. For cosplayboom.com, I'm Todd Kenreck.